Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at the IP616 OBD2 scan tool from Xtool. Now I've tested scan tools from Xtool before. In fact, I did a review of the D7 scan tool from Xtool a while back, and you can go look at that video later. I'll put up a link in the corner if you want to go see that review video of that one a little later on. Now I thought the D7 was a very good scan tool with a lot of features, but some of my viewers thought that it was a bit complicated to use. That is why I decided to look at this IP616 scanner. This scanner is a comparable scanner to the D7, but at a lower price. This scanner also has more reset functions than the D7 and is a newer version than the D7. This scanner also has free lifetime updates where the D7 does not. On the other hand, this scanner does not have bidirectional controls where the D7 does. But then again, how many times do DIY mechanics really use those bidirectional controls? The D7 also has a higher learning curve to be able to use all its features. So this is the newer, younger brother of the D7 that may be more user-friendly for most DIY mechanics. That's why I decided to look at this guy and see if it may be more helpful to some of you guys out there instead of the D7. So let's take a look at this guy and see how it performs. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce another product review video or DIY video. Alright, there's your shot of the box for you. Let's open this up and see what this guy looks like. Alright, so when you pull this guy out of the cardboard box, this is what you get, a nice, solid, hard, heavy-duty storage container to keep it in. And inside, everything is kept in a really nice, orderly fashion where you have all your cables and stuff on one side and the scanner right under here on this side. So let me pull it all out and we'll keep on going. Alright guys, so when you open this guy up, this is everything you get. Now this is the IP616 OBD2 scan tool from Xtool, available on Amazon, link in description below. Now at the time of making this video, this kit retails for $4.29, but they do have a $30 discount coupon on their Amazon page, bringing it down to around $3.99. And if I happen to come across additional discount coupons, I'll be sure to put in the description down below, so check that out first before you do anything. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the scanner itself, you get the OBD2 connection cable right there, you get a USB cable to hook it up to the power connectors right here so you can charge it up, and it brings you pretty much power connectors for anywhere in the world. So no matter where you are, you should be able to hook this guy up. It brings you the owner's manual that tells you everything about this guy, how to use all the functions in it. I suggest you read through that so you get familiar with it, but I'm going to talk a little bit about him anyway today. And you get a nice hard storage case to keep it all nice, safe, and sound when you're not using it so that nothing happens to it. Now this guy comes with a 2-year warranty, and right now, as of the making of this video, this unit comes with free lifetime updates. Now that is for a limited time. It is unknown when that's going to end. They even say it on their Amazon page. It is up to Xtool whenever they decide to end that. And that basically means that whenever you buy this tool right now, while that is still active, you're going to have free lifetime updates from here forward. Anybody that buys it after the end of the offer, then it's going to be limited to 2-3 years or whatever they decide to make it. But it seems that they've been keeping it going for quite a long time, so keep your fingers crossed and hopefully everybody can get free lifetime updates with this guy. Now the dimensions on this guy are really compact, smaller than the D7. You're looking at 10 inches by 5.5 inches by 1.5 inches in thickness, and it only weighs 1.5 pounds. The screen size is 7 inches with a resolution of 1024 by 600 pixels. And this guy runs on the Android 5.1.1 operating system. So this guy comes with 32 gigabytes of memory and a built-in 5000 milliamp rechargeable battery, which is bigger than the D7, which only has a 4000 milliamp rechargeable battery. This guy has Wi-Fi connectivity for simple one-button push updates and OBD2 code lookups. And this guy works basically as a tablet. You can use this outside the vehicle just like I'm doing right now. You can turn it on and go anywhere you want, look up things on the web, do whatever you want. It is just like a tablet that happens to have software in it so you can do code lookups on your vehicle. It has auto scan, auto VIN, and freeze frame and DTC lookup. And you can also graph 8 PIDs at one time, where if I remember correctly, the D7 only allows you to do 4 PIDs at one time. So this one has improved graphing capability where you can look at more things on the same graph. It has OE level all system diagnostic with the latest 2022 data available and allows you to communicate with the ECM, BCM, ABS, SRS, EPS, TPM, PDM, BMS, SAS, HVAC, and more. It has the ability to flash hidden function capability, allowing you to activate higher level functions in your vehicle, such as disabling daytime running lights, disable seatbelt reminder, control mirror folding in and out, control windows up and down with the key fob, etc. So a lot of capabilities that may be hidden in your vehicle, you can activate it with this guy. It also has 31 reset functions, which is more than the D7. That one only has 28. So it has IMMO key program, ABS bleeding, oil reset, throttle relearn, EPB reset, TPMS reset, gearbox match, BMS reset, injector coating, airbag return, steering angle adjustment, headlight, air suspension, gear learning, EEPROM, tire upgrade, power balance, seat configuration, AF setting, window initialization, electronic pump activation, disable transportation, stop-start reset, language change, instrument cluster, HV battery, AC relearn, VGT relearn, and more. Now on the IMMO key programming, it allows you for adding additional keys, replacing lost keys, programming additional keys, or replacing all lost keys. So if you lost all your keys, this guy can program all new ones for you, which is more than a lot of the bigger scanners can do. And this one has more capabilities on the key program with more vehicles than some of the other scanners do as well. It supports over 14 languages, including English, Spanish, French, German, Arabic, Russian, Italian, Polish, Portuguese, Finnish, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, and more. It can communicate with over 10,000 different vehicle makes worldwide, including American, European, Asian, Australian, and more. So this unit is really great for the DIYer that wants a powerful scan tool at a lower price. It has a lot of powerful features that means most DIYers will appreciate without the complexity and long learning curve of a bidirectional controls, which you will probably never use. So if the D7 was a little too much for you, too expensive, too big, too bulky, too difficult, this is a smaller, easier to learn counterpart right here at a lower price. And it also has newer features built into it. So let's take this guy over to the car and check and see how it performs. Alright guys, so let's take a little closer look at the unit itself before we start doing some testing and scanning on the vehicle. So if you've ever used any kind of Xtool before, you'll be familiar with the interface. It's pretty much the same as all the other Xtools with some minor updates here and there, but it's pretty much the same. So you have pretty much your special functions right up here, your report where you can print out reports, email them, stuff like that. Your updates right up there in the corner, all your settings and stuff are right there. Your diagnostic is right smack in the middle and that kind of stuff. And remote control over here basically is where you can connect to Xtool directly. If you have any kind of problem with your scanning with the tool itself, you don't know what you're doing, that kind of thing, that is their support system right there. They call it remote control. You can connect to them that way. Now the scanner itself, like I said, is basically a tablet. You can see all the buttons down here at the bottom or allow you to do a lot of different things aside from just using it as a scanner. Like if you go right here to the home function, basically it takes you to a blank screen, but all the functions are over here on the side, and you can use this right here, and that'll take you to all the different abilities that you have, where you can adjust the settings, go on the web, use the browser, PDF reading, store your files, all that kind of good stuff. So like I said, this is like a tablet. You can go on the web and do whatever you want, Google lookups, all that kind of good stuff, and then you see right up there in the corner, that is your OBD2 scanner right there. But you can use it just by hitting the little card down here, and you go back to the scan function. And it's very easy to use in that respect. So let's start off, and let's see, I have the unit hooked up to the car. Let me put the key on it and turn the key on. So before we start doing any scanning or anything like that, let's look at the special function, because I know that's something that's important to a lot of my viewers on which scanner you pick and choose to buy. So let's look at the special functions right there, and you'll see all the different things that are available to you. And you see right up here in the corner, you see key programming, and we'll go into that one right there, and I'll agree to that. And that shows you all the different vehicles that are compatible with this scanner where you can do key program. And you can see that right there. Take a screenshot of it if you need to. Let's just move up and you can see all the other vehicles that it can do for key programming. So it has quite a few that are available worldwide. And the list keeps on going. Let's keep on going. And there you see, if you're looking for your vehicle, you can see if it's available on there. And that way you know if your vehicle is compatible with this for key programming. And that's a lot of vehicles. That is a heck of a lot of vehicles. There are more expensive scanners that cannot do all these different vehicles. So there you have right there. If your vehicle was not on that list, it may be updated in the future to add it. But right now, as of the making of this video, it is not compatible. So I'll just scroll down again. You can see if your vehicle is on there, and that way it'll tell you if it's available or not. So there you go. That's for key programming. And we can back out of here, and you can see all the other functions that are available right there. And let's see, I'll scroll up so you can see some of those guys right there. And you can see all the different functions that are available, some of which you may need, and this scanner can help you with that. So there you have it right there, a lot of different functions. And like I said, there are some hidden functions that you have to go through in the regular menu to look up that way when you're doing a diagnosing, but these are the special functions right off the bat. So let me get the vehicle started and we'll start doing some diagnosing. All right, so we're gonna have to listen to the vehicle in the background. So let's do an auto scan. And you can go into it and do it all manually if you choose to, but the scanner will do it for you automatically, so there's no need to bother with all that stuff. And there you go. So basically it picks the vehicle and then it gives you the option of what you have available. You can do a system selection, vehicle information, automatic scan. Let's just go ahead and do that. And it will go through and scan all the different functions that are available and tell you what it is that you can communicate to on this particular vehicle. And then you can go through and pick one and then diagnose it from there. So let's go to the powertrain. And let's see, let's read some trouble codes, which I know there will be none. You can retrieve a lot of very useful information right there. Continuous memory diagnostic, key on engine off, key on engine running, etc. Let's do this guy right here. All right, so there you have it. The system went through and did a lot of diagnosing, and then there's no trouble codes. So we hit OK. And you can just go into here and check and see, and again, no trouble codes. So the difference is with these are that this just tells you what's already stored in the memory, and with these other ones, it'll actually run a test on the vehicle. So that's very convenient right there. If you're in doubt, you can run an actual test. I don't know why they don't consider this to be a bidirectional control, but they don't. But it is basically putting your vehicle through a testing mode. So you see right there, no trouble codes available. Now there's no clearing of trouble codes because there are none. Now let's do some live data. And basically it goes through and it talks to all the different PIDs and finds out what is available. And then you go through and select whatever it is that you want. And this is where the diagnosing really comes in handy, because you can use this tool to look at a lot of different things that are going on inside your vehicle. If you're having any kind of trouble with them, this guy can really help you identify what problems are available. You can narrow it down, figure out what's going on, see the different things that are available over time as it runs different things, and you can see where your trouble lays. So there you have a lot of functionality available to you to do a lot of different things. I mean, you can scan this for quite a long time. This tool has a lot of information available. Very, very powerful, considering it is a mid-level tool. It is not an expensive tool. Very, very mid-level, so it has a lot of functionality available. Let me pick a few of these and then we'll see what a graph looks like. And when you're looking at something in particular, like right here, I've selected the fuel trim that we can look at. You can look at it basically numerically right there. And you see that as I hit the accelerator pedal, it will change. Or you can graph it individually if you like. And right there, it'll pull up an individual graph for each one you're looking at, and you can see individually what each one will do. Or you can make it bigger, or you can graph several different units together. And there you have a graph of all the different units that I've picked together. See right there, I've picked out 5 different things to look at, which again, like I said, is more than some other scanners will allow you to do. Most scanners only allow you to do around 4. So being able to do up to 8 with this one is quite convenient. And you can see right there, as I give it gas, everything will change, and you can use that to look at different things. Since I'm looking at, like you see on there, fuel trim, position of the accelerator, different things like that. And this is really a very clear, snappy configuration right here. It really gives you a good, clear reading. It's not jittery like some other scanners I've done in the past can be rather jittery. This is very smooth, very clear. This is actually an improvement over some of the other ones that they put out. So this is very good graphing right here, very clear in my opinion. Then you can just hit the exit button and you go back to over there and you can select different ones. You can display all, pause what you're doing, all that kind of good stuff. So it's very, very intuitive, very easy to do. Like you see right there, it tells you at the bottom, I have 5 different ones picked. And you can undo that and pick whatever it is that you want. And this scanner has the ability to do more than just read the trouble codes and live data of the ECM, which is what most lower end scanners will do. As you can see right here, right at the beginning, you can see that if you're having trouble with your AC unit, you can see right there if the switching is going on, if it's open, this, that, and the other. It can help you with a lot of different things right there. Like for example, we're just looking at it right now. I'm going to turn on the air conditioner and you can see what it does. And you can see right there how it starts changing right away, and you can tell what is at fault in your AC if it is not cooling. We turn it off and you see that everything changes. And that gives you an idea. If you're having air conditioning problems, you can figure that out that way. And there's many other different things on here. Like I said, if you're having trouble with the body sensor on your vehicle, you're having brake problems, you're having all sorts of different things like that, it can help you with that. And with this unit right here, with all these different functions, you can turn on and off a lot of the hidden functions that your vehicle has. So that can come in very, very handy right there. And we're back here to all the different modules that are available. One thing that is very useful that a lot of other scanners do not give you, right here you can look at the generic electronic module, the smart junction box. That is the general junction box for everything in the car. It'll tell you everything that is going on, everything that's connected to it, all the power going through it, etc. It's like a giant fuse box, if you want to call it that. So then you can look at that guy right there and you can diagnose it, and you can read trouble codes, clear trouble codes. Let's look at live data. And this can be quite useful when you're looking for problems in the car. And you can see right there all the different information that's available, all the info right there and all the info over there that tells you everything that is going on. And it tells you a lot of different things with the electronics in your vehicle. A lot of scanners cannot do this, so this is really quite useful to be able to have this right there. Look at all the different information that is right there. This can help you track down a lot of problems in your vehicle. So it goes on and on and on for quite a while. So the more complicated your vehicle is, the more useful this can be in tracking down problems. You can see all the information right there. It tells you what's available, what's not. And you don't need bidirectional controls. By actually activating a lot of this stuff yourself, you can see if it's actually functioning properly or not, because it'll tell you right here if it's on or off. So that helps you track down a lot of different things right there. And you can see right there, pressure of different things and so forth. It is very, very informative. So let's back out of this. All right, guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of a very powerful yet easy to use OBD2 Smart Diagnostic Scan Tool from Xtool. I think the IP616 is a really powerful mid-level scan tool for not a lot of money. It's a scanner and a tablet all in one. Like I said during the demonstration, some of the functions in this scanner are not available in other $600 scanners that I have tested from other companies. In this scanner, you get a lot of scanning ability and powerful reset functions for a small price. Being able to unlock hidden functions in your vehicle is a great function that many scanners cannot do. This little scanner can also program keys and key fobs for more cars than many more expensive scanners that I have tested before. Having free lifetime updates is also a real money saver. I suggest that if the free lifetime updates are still available when you watch this video, you should get this scanner before they take that away. Check out their Amazon page for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.